If you struggle to find good fantasy basketball players on the waiver wire, try this. So the first thing you want to do is click players right here at the top. Once you do that, you're going to click on all players or top available overall, this section right here. Now, once you're in here, this is where the magic happens. What I want you to do is over to the far right where it says stats view, you want to change this to 2 settings. The first one is 7-day stats. That gives you the most updated stats for the week, who's performing on a high level. So as you see here, Bradley Beal is at the top, Schroeder, but that's not what we're looking for. Here's the ninja trick. What you want to do is click on average. And what that does is cycles the top performers to the top. If you tap average again, it will reverse the order and would have the weakest performer at the top. So you want to look at who is performing at a high level. As you can see here, Aaron Wiggins is at the top. In the last 7 days, he's averaging 45 fantasy points according to this, according to the standards of this league or the scoring settings for this league. And you could take it a step further when you're here. You could go back to stats view, and now that the order is set for the highest performers in the last 7 days, you could switch to schedule here. And if, as you can see on the left, Aaron Wiggins is still at the top because the order of the performers stayed the same. However, the actual search indicator of the schedule here, the stats view of the schedule, changed. So now you could see what games Aaron is playing and if he's worth adding. So the next thing that I typically do is take a look at the research. And the research for stats view here, once we change the research, you can see Aaron Wiggins is still at the top. But what we're doing is we're going to go ahead and scroll all the way over here to the right. And this plus and minus is for most added and most dropped. What we want to find out is who is the most added player over the last couple of days. And it looks like it's Watford and Lopez. So Watford, as you can see, it's a clear, a huge gap between him and the next player. So he's a player that I'm looking at. So now I'm targeting Aaron Wiggins and Watford. So let me go into Trending Watford's profile. As you can see here now, taking a deep dive over the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 games. He's putting up some serious numbers, specifically in the last couple of games. And we could go back to Wiggins and check him out if we want to see what he's been doing. And Aaron Wiggins, he hasn't played in the last couple of games. So this is a red flag. Although we've seen that he's one of the high performers over the last seven days, he hasn't played the last 3 games. So he's not someone that I would pick up. I hope this is helpful for you. Don't forget, play the waivers, set your lineups, and follow Game Pick, your freaking fantasy nerd.